Yeah, today I actually woke up just a while ago and I'm like, I don't even know what I want to do, but I actually need to look good. Don't mind me, I'm not a makeup artist, but I think I can try. So I'm trying to make myself look a little bit natural, but having a little bit difference with my eyebrows and all that. So I took my eye pencil and I'm just like going to draw through my eyebrow shape. I can't say I'm perfect in this either. Yeah. Do you know one thing about this stuff? Every time I try to do my makeup, I end up doing one brow different from another one. It's always very funny. So most of the time, I prefer going on my natural self. Like people who are not a makeup artist, they can relate to what I'm actually saying. Because if you can see, I think this one is going properly and this one is kind of out of it. But let me see if I can fix it though, because I really can't tell. Maybe I can fix it. Um, I think this is a little bit smaller and this is a little bit bigger. So I think the concealer will just do the remaining stuff of like reducing the shape and all that. Normal, naturally, I don't like to have more of my eye pencil on my I don't really like it. Like I don't really like my brow this thick. So I'm just gonna do the concealer right now. I can't even say I'm perfect. This is just like my normal day-to-day makeup I do sometimes, maybe occasionally. I have somewhere to go to and all that. So I tend to have my makeup done like this. But you guys, you can tell me how I look like after everything, if I look like a clown or not. So I'm just gonna take my palette concealer. This is like the product. I really love this product because it has different shade. So oh, I hope I didn't break that. I'm gonna go with a color a little bit close to my skin tone, and I prefer going with this one because it's not a little bit, it's not too lousy. So I'm just like gonna dip my eyebrow on this and like tap 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 to make sure the concealer is like everywhere in the brush, because it makes it easier for me to draw the line with it like that. Yeah, I'm not yet a makeup artist, guys. I'm just telling you or showing you how I do my normal day-to-day makeup. So I just go in and brush through those lines. You know what I mean, right? Okay. Yeah. So that's that for that place. So I just do the same. So this. So this is this for here, and I'm just going to like have them like down here, and that's it. So I'm just like going to drag the concealer to my eyelid to make it a little bit, you know. And later on I can blend it though. So for the top side, most of the time I prefer to use my foundation color, because I think it's more easier to blend with your foundation color than using concealer right up here, because sometimes I found that whenever I try to use the concealer to like make clean the up top, I end up having like the white edges and all that. So I would be using the foundation like DJ like Jadris. This is like my color in the shade of, that is Java in the shade of 08, if you can see. I don't know if you can see, but this is the shade of 08. Okay, this is it. I'm going to use it to brush up the upside. Thank you. If you just joined, you're welcoming. Thank you so much. So actually, this is the way the foundation looks. You see, I can actually show you how it looks on my skin. Can you see? It actually fits my skin more better. So I just like going with this. So after this, I need to make sure that the both of them are equal. Most of the time, what I just try to do is like take it from here and make sure that they are equal and straight. I can't tell you I'm perfect in this, seriously, but I try to make sure, based on my eye calculation and everything, I try to make sure that I'm getting the actual angle I want to go for. You see? So I'm just gonna bring it down a little bit. You see? And that's just it. I'm just gonna have this because it shouldn't be too long, so I'm just gonna have it cut right there in the position. So after this, I'm just gonna use the blending brush to like blend all the sharp angles and make sure everything sink into my skin. You can see I need to. So this is this, just doing its work. Okay. I really don't like going on makeup, but sometimes some occasion calls for, so you have to look good. You have to look good for that occasion and all that. So sometimes I tend to let me see what I can do, like all that, because I can't tell you that I'm perfect either. So this is just like me going on my natural self and my natural makeup, like, hey. Okay, so period. That's it. But sometimes I prefer going on with the foundation and all that, so everything can kind of blend. But I'm not. I don't. I think I should just maybe go in with some. I should just go in with some foundations to like um see what the finished look will look like. So most of the time, some people prefer to use the brush, or some people prefer to use the I forgot the name. So just something quick and simple, you know. I don't have much time. Like, I'm not this kind of person who is always like into makeup stuff. So sometimes I try to do something simple, easy, quick look, you know. Just like this. And most of the time, when I use the it's like blend my under eye a little bit. Most of the time, when I use I just take the foundation and try to put it in here, because I don't want it looking so white like the way it's looking right now. So I just tend to put some foundation in there like this, and put some foundation in here like this, and have it blend inside, so I don't look whitey, you know what I mean, whitey, right? So I do the same for this other one. You can see the way it's looking right now, so it doesn't look white, so I tend to you can see how it's looking, right? So sometimes I use this concealer. This is like the shade I use. I don't know what shade number it is, but I think it's like GC 984, something like that, concealer. So I tend to put a little bit here, and a little bit here, a little bit here, and a little bit here, like maybe. And sometimes maybe if I just want to be a little bit, you know, snatchy, mama. But mind you, I can tell you I'm perfect in this. It's just something that this is like my normal everyday look. So I just tend to do this most of the time. So I can tell you I'm perfect in this. So I just like snatch it up, or it's like this. Mind you, I'm not having any concealer. I'm not having any eyeshadow up, because sometimes I tend to not being able to blend the concealer inside the skin, and due to this I tend to just forget about concealer stuff and try to do whatever it takes to blend like the eyeshadow in. Okay, it's looking good. This is like my favorite eyeshadow palette. Its name is like Nude Iman of Noble. You can get this. It's very simple. I really love the colors and everything. But today I don't want to go on any eyeshadow. I just want to be natural, you see? Natural but snatchy. So most of the time I go with eyeliner. This is actually a very difficult task for me, because the eyeliner you're seeing is very, very difficult for me to draw. It's always very difficult, seriously. Sometimes I might be able to get a particular eye, and when it comes to the other, it's always very difficult. Sometimes I have to clean and redraw like that. Yeah. So you see, what I was actually saying that sometimes it's easier for me to draw one eyes, and to get the other sometimes it's very very difficult. So I think you guys might uh, be getting what I'm trying to say. Yeah. Yeah. I think this is more bolder than this, so I need to make this a little bit thicker, maybe. Yeah. So after this is done, I take in my eyeliner. I love this product. Um, I actually can't remember the name, but I know I can remember I did bought it in Turkey. Yeah, giving me the body look, you know. You know what I mean, right? Yeah. So I just go in with some white lips, you know. Sometimes I do the lip liner stuff, but the fact is I was already with one lipstick. I didn't want to clean it, so I just want to be a little bit natural, but like a body, natural. Yeah. So as we are saying, this is just like me or my natural self, without giving too much of the effort. And sometimes I like put on the chain, like necklace or the earrings, and this is me. Like it. Thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate. Like normal, I didn't have the powder, like the setting powder and all that. It depends on, like right now I'm in Nigeria, the weather is kind of a little bit windy and a little bit hot. So sometimes I actually have my palette powder. Sometimes I have them here with me. Um, so most times I use this powder, like try top everything. But right now I just want something simple. I don't want to be too ashy, so sometimes I tend to use just like a little bit of the powder, a little bit of it, so it can like help me bring out the makeup look and all that. Yeah, so I tend to use these two colors when I'm doing my stuff. So I'm just gonna go in with it a little bit, tap 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 tap, and that's it. Tap 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 tap, just a little bit. I don't. Tap 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 tap. And if I wanna have the blush, I can also put the blush, but I think I'm good without the blush today. Maybe some other time. And that's it. Not too much stuff. So this is just me being me. Like, I can tell you I'm perfect with this, but this is just what I do naturally when I'm alone. Yeah. Thank you so much, guys, for watching. I really do appreciate. Goodbye.